What's going on, fam? Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio. Everyday People, the movie where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. Like to welcome you all to the show. Look, don't mind me now. We're gonna rap a taste while I exercise for a moment, but don't bother me. I just had something I wanted to get off my mind. You know, look, it's about the Gayle King deal, right? Hold on, let me show y'all something. Wait, let me read this. Read this. Gayle King rips CBS for excerpting her Lisa Leslie interview about Kobe Bryant. Now look here. Updated with CBS News. CBS This Morning anchor Gayle King posted a two-part video on social media Thursday morning saying she was mortified and very angry at CBS for posting a salacious clip of her interview with Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant. Thursday morning. But that only came about when everybody was dissing her. Snoop jumped on her, Boosie jumped on her for asking and bringing up the rape case, even though Kobe had our charges was dropped because the supposedly a person he raped, she didn't testify in court, and it was also found out that she had sex 15 hours later after being with Kobe after she was claiming she was raped. And so that's why people were saying, yeah, whatever. But as far as why would Gayle bring that up to tarnish his legacy, when people are curious to why Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey is not bringing up all the rapes and hellacious acts against females that Harvey Weinstein committed, and why didn't she interview him and dig personally in his life and condemn him? Why did you wait till after the backlash for that interview with Lisa Leslie before you came up with your statement stating that CBS duped you? You saying that it was a long interview, but CBS, they took clips, put that out unannounced to you, and put it out to the public. But what you're really saying is, if that's true, what you're really saying is, hey, look, I don't have no power. Uh, I'm a puppet. I work for CBS. They don't give a damn about making me look bad in the public in front of my people. They do whatever they want. I'm just trying to get paid. I'm trying to get ratings, and hey, it is what it is. And in this game, somebody's gonna get ran over. Basically, what you're saying, Gayle. Because if not, you would have said with more passion. What see when you saw what CBS did with the clip, you'd have went down there. You'd have had people. It'd have been videoed, or it would have been well known that you went to CBS to the head and say, "Don't you ever edit an interview that I do and put out uh, something that I would feel would not represent my people and myself." You would have actually jumped down CBS throat. And matter of fact, if CBS had any respect for you, like we do, hell, I put out a documentary. When I put the documentary out, I get with the editor, I get with some people, we show the thing and say, okay, how does it look? Before we put it out. They don't have enough respect for you, Gayle, to say, okay, Gayle, look, run over this and check it out before we air it out, because it's representing you. You getting the backlash. You know, why didn't you go out and challenge CBS and check them on that issue? Why is it so that your best friend Oprah, why you going after Kobe? Why you going after Bill Cosby? Why you going after Russell Simmons? Nothing but black men. You know the hell that your father's caught in this country. You want to turn around and do the same thing to black men, thinking that we still back in the we shall overcome days. We overcame. We not taking shit. We will stand on merit. We stand on foundation. We stand on who we are. We not going back to those times. I really appreciate the sisters who stood up strong and was like, nah, you're not going to defy. You're not going to create a narrative for black people being backed or promoted by your slave masters or your colonizers. We not going for it. Those days are gone. Whenever anybody, black man or woman, get out of line in the black community, we all supposed to check them and let them know. It's equivalent to this up and coming presidential election, right? You claim to support and have love for the black community. We want to see your agenda. We want to hold your feet to the fire. And damn it, if you don't do what you say that you're gonna do for the community, we need to be all down their throats too. You know, we are not the can that you're gonna kick down the road and keep kicking down the road. Hell, you've been kicking it down the road for over 450 years. You know, matter of fact, you depleted the can. The can, the only thing left on the can is that little top you pop that you can take off when you pop the drink. That's all. The can been done dented and kicked up so bad, you can't even tell it was a can. And we through, we tired. We not taking no more kicks, no more hits, no more punches, no more racism, no more go back to Africa. None of that madness because we were here first. If anything, you all are encroaching, you are approaching, you all are on our lands without our permission and out of the kindness of our heart. All we said was, can't we all just get along? But you know, it's being proven more and more day by day. No, they don't want to get along with us. I mean, it's crazy, y'all. I mean, look here. It's I can't call it. You know what I mean? I can't call it because it is what it is. But it's really time for us to stand up and be men and be women. Act like men, act like women, and go live out our God-given rights to be who and whatever we want on this planet. You know what I mean? Let's roll. But Gayle, no more. You black reporters and people that's out in the public and these white folks throw you a bone and you run and tear your people up so you can get a rating. Now when she stated that she got a positive response on the interview, yeah, that was out coming from black people. Yeah, white folks like to see us pull each other down. That's the sport. That's the game. They love it. They love to see, like, it's almost like the Mandingo warrior fights. They love that kind of stuff. Y'all go fight it out in the public. You know, go fight it in the public. Don't do like Malcolm said. Malcolm said, look, whenever you got a family disagreement, you go in the house, get in the closet if you have to. Y'all work it out. Then when y'all come out in the public, you put out a united front like everything okay. You don't let them know. You know what I'm saying? You don't let them know that there's disunity or conflict or division in the house. And definitely you don't create the division. You know, you don't let them feed off that energy, you know, of black people upset and you doing it so they can feed off all this publicity and that you getting right now and they can feed off that energy, you know what I'm saying, off of our backs at the cost of our narrative and who we are as a people. Yeah, unless you still think that majority of black people just dumbfounded. They don't know what's going on. I can put something over their heads and they'll never see it. They won't figure it out. Please, you got scholars. You know, matter of fact, you got scholars and you got, let's see, this is Million Man March was 1995. So that means you got 25 years, multiplied that 2 million, let's say up to date with me, and when I say multiply that over 2 million that was there at the Million Man March, meaning that message went to those who were there, that generation, then their seeds, and now today, you multiply that, it affected at least 10 million up until 2020. And out of those 10 million that was taught by Minister Farrakhan, out of that 10 million, those are scholars. You got over 10 million scholars on this planet that's looking at that see beyond that, and you think you still dealing with some Johnny come lightweight individual who knows nothing. Those days are gone. It's over. You know what I mean? Verbal Pick Radio, we out. Make sure you check us out. Everyday People, the movie on YouTube, and Verbal Pick Radio on YouTube. Check out us on Spreaker, and we're going to keep bringing it to you. We out.